These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Guru Fnu Lu. Says, I would like to assure the Dinar investor community of a couple things. There comes a time when common sense and logic must prevail. There will be no travel necessary to exchange your dinar for American dollars, USD. You will not have to go to Jordan, Egypt, or Syria. There will be no 10-cent revaluation. It was already set at the rate of $3.22 to 1 dinar when the only resource was oil. Dr. Shabibi, the preeminent expert, stated publicly that Iraq could sustain $16 to 1 dinar rate, but let's not get greedy. $4.80 is just about right. Stay tuned because I will have a mind bender coming for you next time, and it will really make you think. Moving on to Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report Firefly. Mr. Sammy Bankfriend expects by the end of this year or 25, we will see what we're looking for, but he agrees with you. It could happen at any time in the next 3 months of this year. Frank says Mr. Sammy and I are on the same page. The only difference is he's going through the pages a little slower than I am. I do not see this going into next year. Militiaman says we had 3 articles the other day. Now we have another article out today, and this is from yesterday, the 24th. Article, quote, removing zeros from the Iraqi dinar is back in the spotlight, strengthening the currency or just changing its form. Quote, remove the zeros is done by removing a specific number of zeros from the nominal value of currency. Militiaman says they didn't say from the currency bills themselves. They're talking about the nominal value. For all you folks out there that have been talking about it a lot, please just read and see what is the value of your currency. Today it's 0.00076. If you take off 3 zeros, what do you have? 0.76. Samson has an article, quote, Prime Minister discusses with U.S. Secretary of State ending international coalition presence in Iraq. Right, Claire has an article, quote, Iraq presents to U.S. Treasury date for abandoning currency auction, quote, the Prime Minister informed Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, U.S. Treasury Department keeps only 5% remittances foreign. It is not done through the electronic platform, and it will be completed by the end of this year. All right, Mark Z via PDK says the chatter coming out of banking side has been pretty severe in a good way. They say rates are being seen, but I haven't confirmed them. Mark Z says, but I am hearing from 3 to 4 different sources that work at different banking institutions, and they still agree on the rate of $3.57 on the screens. It's certainly interesting that this is being seen by so many and the same rate. All right, lastly, I have Jeff who says pretty much everything happening right now, along with Sudani being in the UN, everything has to do with Iraq going international.